Hello. So I am here talking to you about first aid kits again. And anyway, just you know, I have a little fish tank in here. So anyway, um, down below is my email in case that you want to send an Amazon gift card. Just to let you know that if you do that, um, the I don't get any personal information from you. Just the card. So anyway, continuing with the video. I just wanted to let you know that you could add things to your first aid kit that you're probably not thinking about. Like charcoal tablets or capsules or whatever. And, because those are not medicine, but at the same time, you need to know how to use it properly and all of that. So you need to do the research online. You probably want to add something for helping sleep, like chamomile, lavender oil, or whatever, because you need something to help you relax while you are very nervous, especially with kids and stuff. Because if, for example, you're in an accident and you are dealing with somebody, that is injured, and then your kids are freaking out or your partner is freaking out, then you need something to calm down. Also, you might have to do the opposite. As in, let's say that you are hiking and then you have an accident and you need the other person to actually speed up so that you can get the person that is injured to safety. But if the other person is feeling fatigue or whatever, they will not be able to do this. So I would like to, add into your pack a sleeping aid of some sort. And I would like to, add also um, things that will give you energy, like I said, hydration salt or something, but there are energy hydration things. And also there is one for relax, because quite frankly, you can't help anybody if everybody else around you is freaking out, okay? Or if you are the one who is freaking out. So, also something very important to know is that you want to have these kits even if you don't know how to use them, because very likely you are always going to be in a group or some sort. That doesn't necessarily happen, but you might find someone that is close to you that might be able to use these kits because they know how to do that. And you can just lend them the kit. Also, a lot of people do not get for their houses, they do not get the nebulizer, they do not get the high blood pressure thing, as in the machine that you can put in your wrist, and then it electronically tells you how's your blood pressure and stuff. So you might want to get those into your kits. And because you do need to know what is the blood, the pulse or the blood pressure in a lot of cases. In fact, if you have somebody that is fainting or whatever, you probably want to know what is the blood pressure there. And if you don't know how to do this thing electronically, but you do know how to do it manually, then get the manual device thing. Quite frankly, I think that in every house you should have something to measure your sugar, the glucometer, with the proper stripes, obviously. You also need to have, that blood pressure cuff thing. And then you also need to have, oils that will help you achieve whatever it is that you're going to achieve. Like, help with healing, help to boost the immune system while you're working this thing. And this is important for you to understand. When you are dealing with first aid kit, you want to know basic rules that may not necessarily apply to your normal situation. For example, uh, let's say that you are from the US and you are dealing with somebody, that with a fever, and then you have thermometers that are only in degrees that are Fahrenheit, or even there are some things that are measured even in other kind of units like Kelvin. So you are like, what the hell? Because if you are dealing with somebody who is Hispanic, like, from Latin countries or whatever, they are not going to know what is 100, degree Fahrenheit or whatever. You need to have it that in centimeters, and that is why you also need thermometers that measure both Fahrenheit and centigrade at the same time, because otherwise, um, you might be in trouble, because you might have somebody that understand how to do first aid, but they are doing it in Latin style, as in, centigrades and centimeters, and not, feet or inches or whatever. So just try to keep that in mind, because this creates so much trouble. That's why you want to have like a table that has equivalents on it, in your first aid kit, because if you don't, then um, you might come short or too high on some values and stuff that you just want to avoid. So just letting you know that because not everybody gets this point, but you're not going to be alone out there, and you're going to have people that will speak French if you're, for example, in Canada. And if you speak only English, you are going to be like talking to somebody that is you won't be able to get it, but you can get a table, and you can get stuff done with other people that don't understand your language, just by trying to figure out table and machinery that they can understand. So just letting you know, because this is going to be a topic that you are going to have to face eventually. So just thank you.